We are just a month away from Black Friday now, and if you have a very high checkout abandonment rate or cart abandonment rate, it might indicate that you have an issue with your discount codes or with the apps that you're using for the offers. So I investigated a little bit and found 3 brands that have some flaws on their website, and I want to show you those so that you can check your own offers, check your own discount codes, and make sure that everything is working smoothly, because if you're about to spend a lot on ads or send big email campaigns, then you want to make sure that everything is working as intended on a website. So we are going to check Outweigh, which is a 8-figure brand, Bloom, which is a famous also 8-figure brand, and Portland Pet Food, which is a 7-figure brand. So Outweigh, I'm going to show you this on one of their bestseller. If I add this to cart, oops, and then we go into checkout, so we see it's 56 Canadian dollar. I'm just going to refuse this offer. Here we have cross sales. And the thing with those cross sales, for example, this one is supposed to be $20, but here it's $14. So if I add this one to cart, we are supposed to have the total value increase to $72, right? And 80 cents. But when I add this to cart, it's adding the real price. And even though it's not much, there's not a big gap, right? That can be very annoying for people. Like, if I was shopping on this website, I would be like, damn, they're taking me for a fool. They're saying I can get 30% off this, and it's just not working. So we want to make sure that those type of things are not happening in your checkout. This is very important because they can be very annoying, and people just cannot change quantities directly from the checkout. So if I want to change quantities, I have to go back on the website, I have to refresh the page so that the cart updates, and then, and only then, I can remove the upsell. So make sure you keep everything frictionless, make sure that everything is working as intended. Then we've got Bloom. Bloom is a different bug. So here I'm on their bestseller. As you can see, I have 0 items in my cart. And if I click on add to cart, you can check this by yourself. If you go on this website, it is automatically adding 2 products to my cart. So here, apparently there is a problem, development problem. So if I do this and then I quickly click on checkout without checking everything, I'm going to end up in the checkout with 131 euros when I thought I was going to pay 66 euros, right? Again, this is very annoying. And at least here we can change that in the cart, so it's not in the checkout. But even though it's a very small thing, you need to make sure that all those essential steps work perfectly. This is where on the website that things must be working perfectly. And then on Portland Pet Food, so this is their bestseller, I'm going to choose one time, add this to cart. And here we can see the offer that is being pushed is new subscribers, use code 25 new sub. I'm just going to copy this. And for 25% off first order. So here we have a one-time purchase. So I'm going to change that to subscribe. So we get 10% out of this total price. And now I just want to use the 25% discount. As you can see, we've got minus $6 when 25% off, I guess the total cart value, $42, should be at the very least $10, right? So here it should be a little less because I'm guessing it's out of this, but even still, it should be at least $8 or $9. And people are not stupid, so, you know, if you're saying you can get 25% off, don't configure the discount in a way that they're just getting, 16% off or something like this, because you're going to get people really annoyed. Just make sure that, things are coherent and you don't have any friction in your discount codes or your offers, because those are things that I see very often on different websites. If you're sending a lot of traffic on your store, out of all those hundreds of thousands of people will visit your website, many of them will bounce because they will be very annoyed. So thank you for watching. Please put a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you found this useful, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.